Alright, so here today we got some pretty fun stuff to go through. As you all know, we have the upcoming 5th anniversary banner basically around the corner. And with this banner, there's a lot to expect from it, as last year was one of the best banners of the year. Remember, how they do this now is a bit different because every banner has actually been pretty solid. Whatever it is, this banner was pretty good. For me, it was huge. I needed this, I needed this, I needed this. I still need a 6/6 to this because life sucks. And this, well, no, not really. But everything else was also pretty good. For the most part, we've had decent banners. So I am curious what the roster will be like for this banner. But there is possibility for it to be a very good banner. There is a big festival roster cast that if they allow us to vote for the festival roster, oh my god, we're cooking. Remember, Transcendent Bond was known as like the best banner ever, like because it had Meliodases up the wazoo. It had so much good stuff. They always pull a nice gimmick for these best festival banners. This one specifically, as it's the big anniversary, the JP anniversary, the main anniversary for the game. So they always try to cook up as much as possible. I am curious what they do this time. Let me know what you think. We're gonna jump into it here today. Like and subscribe. Let's hop over there, check it out, because there's a lot to come and a lot to be ready for. Yeah. First things first, let's start here with Elizabeth, 3rd anniversary Grand Festival poll. We might be getting a poll event this time. We don't know. Sometimes they always switch it up, but there should be a poll allowing us to vote for some absolute heat with the entire festival banner itself. Again, you can vote for, I'm guessing, either festival characters or standard characters. As of right now, we don't know. They could also do a combination of both. They have been doing that recently, where you can vote both for the festival characters and for the regular characters, and that will be a pretty nice thing that will be confirmed to us in the upcoming patch notes, either this week or next week. Depends on when they kind of schedule that, but given it's a lot of time till the festival starts, theoretically, because they can fit in 2 updates, so it's either the 9th, 16th, or 23rd, theoretically, that they can fit in the like teaser for it, but it has to be finished around the 23rd, so they can prep everything for the stream. So I'm thinking that around the 23rd they'll start everything, 24th, 25th end it, and that's it. But we shall see. So again, it could be a festival vote, could be a standard vote. They could also include seasonal characters like they've been doing recently. It shouldn't be like a Ragnarok heavy one, but it should be just seasonal, maybe sprinkled in on the side of regular characters. But it's the 5th anniversary, the big boy one, so they got to do good this time, right? But remember back then, you know, this banner was what it was for Ellie. We voted for like the God Tier Festival roster. Times have changed. Back then, this was like decent, right? A lot of players needed this. A lot of players wanted this. A lot of players kind of wanted Chandler. Yorm, it was like a must-have, you know what I mean? Back then, this was theoretically a must-have. This was a must-have still. This is 2 years ago. Remember that. Scotty was brand spanking new. There was a lot of filler, like they quickly added in the end. A lot of trash filler, but most of these characters were kind of wanted for players, besides the trash filler. So that's there. But Bond proved it to us that, damn, they cooked, right? For Bond's banner, this was it, right? We voted for all this stuff here. So again, we got Escanor, we voted for Melly, we voted for Berserker Starosa, this Ellie, and that Merlin, right? Again, it's been a year, so obviously there's a lot different festival characters you'd vote for. Theoretically, this time, you'd be voting for who? Mael, ooh, Demon King, ooh, Hell, ooh, you know what I mean? There's possibilities for it to become Chaos Melly, you know what I mean? Possibilities are there. They did put Purg Melly on the banner, and Purg Melly had just released at that point, being again the anniversary, or rather the New Year's update, right? So this time, we could get Chaos Melly on the banner. We could get Fez Liz on the banner. Because remember that all these characters recently had popped up. Escanor was right before Melly. So remember, this entire thing works out. This checks out. We could have, theoretically, Goddess Ellie on here. We could have Mael on here. We could have Hell on here. We could have, what's his name? Chaos Melly, as mentioned. We could have so many powerful and good characters. This could be huge, right? Transcendent Bond itself, because a lot of players still want him. So many good characters first on the festival roster. And then again, if they want to just be extra nice here, they might add in some other festival characters on the side. We don't know, but they could. So that is there also. Beyond that, on the standard roster, right? If you were to look at it, last year, this was huge for us. A lot of players wanted this. A lot of players still wanted the 6/6 this last year, right? Again, this was trash for most of us. This was good. This was good. This was meh-ish. Still okay. Not really. You know, not really per se. Again, not really, but, you know, who cares? This was good back then. This was good back then. This was still, for a lot of players who voted for it for collection, that was still good. I still don't have that character till today. Annoying, I know. This over here was fine still. This was still fine. This was still fine. It was a really solid banner back then. And again, realize this is 1 year ago. So imagine what we could do this time, given there's a lot of characters that players kind of want and need as of right now. Like, remember, if we were to look at it, there's a lot of characters that have recently released. Let's first off clear this attribute. Let's go with Light, correct? because we just go for like characters. First off, a lot of players want Mael, so Mael's already there. Let's say a lot of players want Queen Elizabeth, because again, brand new, and a lot of players want Transcendent Bond. Now let's go to... we're going to clear this and then search, because they don't actually have you already filter here. But let's go Melee, right? Now, let's say we get Chaos Melee in here. Where is he? I keep saying Chaos Melee. It's Demon King Melee, DK Melee, or God Melee. Both of those things work. I don't know why I keep saying Chaos Melee. It's been ingrained into my brain, dude. Let's say Hell, correct? And who else? That's already most of the characters, dude. That's literally almost all of them. So we have Mael, we have Ellie, we have Bond, we have Meliodas, and we have Hell. Already a solid banner. A lot of players still want Demon King Melee, or sorry, Demon King himself. So let's say we add Demon King in there, and that is your festival roster. Imagine a banner with Demon King, Mael, Elizabeth, Transcendent Bond, Demon King Meliodas, and Queen Hell. First off, oh my god, 10 out of 10. Beyond that, though, let's say we move on from this stuff. So we got the festival roster. Festival roster is looking pretty good, right? Let's say beyond that. Let's just go to the bottom real quick. Obviously, none of these characters here. They might throw in like Blue Zeldris because of LR, and players might vote for him to obtain the character for, again, dupes and such. We got the new Valenti. We can vote for these two Valentis. I still kind of want this one or need this one. So again, two Valentis you could vote for theoretically. People will still vote for Tyr. That's going to happen. Charmy, people will probably still vote for it. It always happens that way. This Gamer Shin, people could vote for. He is still pretty good, and collection-wise, he is still pretty good to pick up. This Roxy over here, if they allow us to vote for, again, seasonals, that would be a huge, huge thing. Will they allow it to us? We don't know. Possibility is there. This Merlin over here that literally still works perfectly in Chaos Arena and constantly annoys me. This Merlin over here could be voted for. Who knows? Beyond that, remember, LR characters still have the possibility to be voted for because a lot of players kind of want them. So again, keep that in mind. There is no new Magelda. There's no new Matrona. This Liz could be voted for. I see a lot of players kind of like her. Please no. Please don't vote for this. This would definitely be voted for. A lot of players still want that. Could be, again, a lot of Demonic Beast units also be voted for. Beyond that, the new King, correct? This one over here, Green King. A lot of players really want him also, and they might not have. That other Elaine, a lot of players want her also. So again, big pickups. There's so many different characters that could easily get voted for here. And the roster itself on the bottom, we could do a very good banner if Global doesn't smoke absolute crack and screw it up. Because I'm telling you, dude, Gelda, we gotta get Gelda on the banner. Don't mess this up. Let me 6-6 Gelda so that I can be an absolute terrible human being in Chaos PvP. Allow me to do that, boys. Please vote for Gelda. Vote for good characters here when it does come through. Hopefully they allow us to vote for the good characters, but Freya, people could vote for that also. Beyond that, I hope that this guy doesn't win, even though he has LR. Please, dude. I got that guy enough. Green Latte might win. A lot of players still want her, even though she's kind of not used per se, but it's still a collection, right? LR Liz. If you vote for LR Liz, a lot of people don't have her, so allowing them to get her would be huge. Golden Wings Lane also would be a pretty huge pickup. This Easton still could get voted for, as she is rare. This Queen Diane. This Queen Diane was actually super good this year. So again, that's a huge pickup also if you vote for it, and don't screw it up if you catch my drift here. So that is another pickup also. Beyond that, obviously the two demons, Demon Chandler, Demon Cusack, those could always work out. And again, beyond that, I think we got most of them. Yeah, I'll take it. Chaos Arthur probably can't be voted for, as he just happened. Even though we had Go Therapy a gap, I don't think they can actually give us Chaos Arthur, just because he's too recent. So don't expect Chaos Arthur. Don't think that's possible, because... let me verify here. This was that year. Yeah, I don't think it's possible, right? Because none of the characters... So what was before Bond? I don't even remember. Wasn't it Mael? And Mael's not on this banner, right? Before Bond, I think it was Mael. And Mael's not on this banner. So it can't be Arthur, because Arthur took Mael's position. So yeah, it can't be Arthur. Arthur cannot be on the banner 100%. 1000%, correct? That's out the window. But you can still get, again, as mentioned, Demon King, Mael, Elizabeth, Bond, Meliodas, Hell. If we do some good votes here, this could be actually a really good banner, but hopefully they allow us to vote for these characters. They can pull some nice little shenanigans and say, oh, you already characters can't be voted for, so we got to chuck off that of Meliodas. They could also say light and dark characters can't be voted for, and just maybe do that way. Who knows, right? We have no confirmation of what they do or how they do it, but off of precedent, given this is supposed to be the biggest anniversary of the year, it should be a pretty solid banner, and everything should kind of check out here. So I am curious on what you think and how you sort of feel about this, but you know, we should get a poll event soon and be able to vote for the stuff here. And yeah, we should go that way. Hopefully, we'll see. So, with that being said, let me know what you think about it, how you feel about this. Again, 4th anniversary was last year. They cooked, in my opinion, still did good. Bond got a buff. He became a lot better. 5th anniversary, hopefully no buff required. We actually get a good character day 1, and hopefully it turns out to be a good festival. This is, again, the prelude to the 4 Koa updates, so they can't fudge it up because they're trying to introduce this game into a whole new pool of players, that being now 4 Knights of Apocalypse fans, and try to revamp this game for what it was, or from what it was to something new. Yeah, let's go with that. All right, take care, have fun. It's been it for me. Peace out.